Welcome to this week's edition of Rare Diseases Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by Lucid Quest. Greece has joined 25 other nations in co-signing a landmark World Health Organization resolution that formally recognizes rare diseases as a global public health priority. While the resolution marks a historic step forward, Greek patients continue to face delayed diagnoses and limited access to essential care. A wave of backlash has erupted after the FDA rejected limipretide, an investigational drug designed for ultra-rare mitochondrial diseases. Families say the drug showed benefit in patients despite missing trial endpoints. Advocates now fear funding could dry up before the approval pathway is completed. In the United Kingdom, leading charities including LifeArc and Genetics Alliance UK are demanding systemic reform in rare disease research and development. A new report reveals that 95% of UK rare disease patients lack effective treatments. Key recommendations include genome screening and enhanced funding models to support diagnosis and access. The FDA has approved KalVista's Ekterly, the first oral on-demand treatment for hereditary angioedema. After a brief regulatory delay, Ekterly is now cleared to provide faster and more convenient relief for acute hereditary angioedema attacks. To accelerate progress in underserved conditions, the FDA has launched the Complex Needs Priority Voucher Program. This initiative offers companies a priority review voucher when developing therapies for rare diseases, aiming to drive innovation in high-need areas. Canada has approved and agreed to reimburse OXLUMO as part of its rare disease drug strategy. The therapy lowers harmful oxalate levels in patients with primary hyperoxaluria type 1 and is backed by strong clinical data across age groups, addressing kidney damage progression. In South Korea, patients with von Hippel-Lindau syndrome are demanding access to Welireg, a life-saving treatment that remains unreimbursed. With monthly costs exceeding $16,000, access remains out of reach for most. A petition with over 50,000 signatures calls for national coverage. The FDA has granted orphan drug status to Fujifilm's FF10832, a liposomal gemcitabine formulation for biliary tract cancer. This aggressive cancer has limited survival outcomes, but early trials indicate promising results for this new therapeutic approach. Mustang Bio has received FDA orphan designation for MB101, its CAR-T therapy targeting glioblastoma and astrocytomas. Phase 1 trials have shown complete responses lasting more than 7 months. Mustang is also studying a combination with oncolytic virus MB108 to enhance efficacy. The European Medicines Agency has designated SPG601 as an orphan drug for Fragile X syndrome. This developmental therapy targets core symptoms of one of the leading genetic causes of autism. A Phase 2 trial reported significant improvements in brain activity markers. Adcenturx Therapeutics ADRX-0405 has received FDA orphan drug designation for gastric cancer. This antibody-drug conjugate targets STEAP1 and is currently in Phase 1 trials for multiple solid tumors. The designation offers incentives including potential market exclusivity. Solid Biosciences has entered the clinical trial phase for SGT-501, the first gene therapy developed for catecholaminergic polymorphic ventricular tachycardia, or CPVT. Approved by both FDA and Health Canada, the therapy targets calcium regulation to prevent fatal heart arrhythmias, with trials beginning in Q4 2025. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative and the Innovative Genomics Institute have announced a $20 million CRISPR center aimed at scaling custom cures for children with rare diseases. Inspired by the success of the first bespoke gene therapy in an infant, the center will work to make personalized therapies more accessible and scalable across pediatric populations. Stay ahead in rare diseases research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info